Good morning, my friends. This is Rick Morgan. I'm sitting at the organ console at Sacred Heart Church in Savannah, Georgia, where I've been the organist and director of music for the past 4.5 years since moving to Savannah. I grew up at Swedesburg Evangelical Lutheran Church. I am the son of Harris and Helen Morgan, and the youngest of 3 children, an older sister Cheryl, and my brother Randy, of course, whose wife Chris still lives in the family home. I have many fond memories of my time in Swedesburg, all of the loving support for my musical endeavors coming through everyone from, we used to refer to her as Mrs. Eileen Harms, Ardith Ingmanson, and all the way through high school with my studies at Iowa Wesleyan with Carl Molman, and my high school teachers, Betty Becker, who taught me so much about choral music and accompanying. And I know I'm leaving out lots of people, the band directors, and so many people who encouraged me and my love of music. I started taking piano from my mom at age 5, and then a little bit later on, we both sort of decided that it would be better if I studied with someone else. So I made my trips to Mrs. Sandine at her home and had weekly piano lessons there, and then later on went to Iowa Wesleyan to study with Carl Molman. After that, I graduated and continued my education in Iowa at Drake University with a wonderful organist and inspiration, Carl Staplin. So much of my musicianship, which was built early in my career, came from all those wonderful musicians and loving supporters in the Swedesburg and the Iowa area. I have incredible memories of playing in the local orchestra and of playing recitals. So Swedesburg was a second home to me. I went there directly after school, well, after having a snack at home with mom and dad, and then went down to Swedesburg to practice almost every day. So I have wonderful memories of my time in the church and with that wonderful pipe organ. I was so delighted to hear that Swedesburg is continuing to care for that important instrument by updating it and rebuilding it. Musical instruments like the organ need care just as any other mechanical instrument does. I can't imagine playing the same radio that I had when I was a child and without modifying it to some degree with all of the technological advances that have taken place over the course of the last 60 years, 50 years, 60 years. So I'm delighted that you continue to care for that instrument. You have always loved that instrument, loved hearing people play the instrument, and sung your hearts out, as I recall, at every service. So I chose, for a variety of reasons, not to record myself live, but I hope that you'll enjoy my 2 selections, which I have pre-recorded, and with a photograph or 2 of the church that I'm currently now working in. The organ here is, like Swedesburg, it is an amalgamation of several people's visions. It is, the oldest part of the organ is 100 years old, but we do have a new organ console, 3-manual organ console, a wonderful room with acoustics, and I hope that you'll enjoy the 2 selections that I did pre-record. The first will be Prière à Notre Dame by a French composer, Boelman, and that is from Suite Gothique. it shows off the lovely string division and the beautiful 8-foot harmonic flute that we have here at Sacred Heart. And then ending with a Bach chorale prelude based on Today God's Only Begotten Son, which is an Easter hymn. And we'll show you what the ensemble sounds like with the 8 and 4-foot principals, mixture, and reeds in it. So enjoy, and I wish you every good wish in the future of caring for this magnificent instrument, and I know that you will continue to love it. And I look forward to hearing many recitals from Chris Arp and others. Have a blessed day.